Welcome back everyone for episode 4. So picking up where we left off, let's see, before we finish our turn, we've got to wait one more to upgrade to our Vargeists. We are going to be trading these 3 direwolves away to our secondary army, so they'll still be with us. They're still going to be reinforced with us, but they won't be in our primary army anymore. We're going to use them instead in our secondary reinforcement army. So with that in mind, I think we're going to finish. I really want to take that Northern Empire castle, but I don't want to lose all my forces either, so. And I don't have any siege, so I'll need to be attacking it the hard way by climbing up over the walls. So I have finished Corruptor the Forest, so the upkeep for all my Felbats and Direwolves has gone down, and as well as their recruitment cost. And now we are researching Leader of the Pack. So I just want to double check here. Yeah, I want to get the bonus for Vargeist, because I'm going to be using them for a while. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Vargeist upgrade first. It's 16 turns from now, but I'm going to be using them for a while. Maybe even forever. So, I've got those 4 units of Crypt Ghouls now.
Darkness comes.
So this province is now at -6. That's not so bad. Still -15 from lack of corruption, though. Alright, so I need to combine these 2 armies together, so I'm gonna bring him down here to switch with me. And I'm going to give him, out of this army, the 3 units of the Direwolves. And I'm going to give him a thing of skeletons too. And then he can go back now. Okay, so that's our reinforcement army.
Cower before me.
And then in our primary army now, we are going to get 2 more units of our guys. And that's 2 turns, apparently. And all of our money. So, we're going to end.
Stand there like some startled sheep. Deliver thy message, lamb, so I may consider a response.
Oh, so they want to kill me too. Alright, so Ostermark is going to rebel against me soon, but until I capture the main town of Beshefen, there's literally nothing that I can do. So, with that in mind, one more turn and I'll have my full 3 Vargeists. And those are going to be flying units, so those will be very effective once I start attacking, when I use it to attack this castle. Since I need to wait another turn anyway, do I want another unit of skeletons? I want another unit of skeletal spearmen, I know that for sure. Alright, and then now Waldenhof looks like it can be upgraded. Okay, so I think I'm ready to... I can't move with my main army for another turn. This secondary army, on the other hand, I can. So I'm going to go to the very edge of the territory. What I'm hoping is that I can use my superior economy here to overwhelm Beshefen. Because it was a fair one-on-one fight, if I use 2 armies, I'm hoping that... Well, who the heck is behind me? Oh, that's probably the rebels. Well, this would be a good first battle for this reinforcement army. Okay, so I have no one really to defend, so they're going to take it. I'll let them have it. Alright, so the Greenskins have kind of consolidated their forces. And they took the town. Okay. Okay. So I'm suffering attrition now. So I don't necessarily want to move him there, because then I have to move him back again. So I'm going to just bring my force of death dealers here, and I could just summon skeletons. Perfect. And I'm going to just slaughter this guy for his... I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, they're rebels, but...
I want their souls!
I mean, they have artillery. I'm going to attack just so we can see how a battle like this would progress. It's overwhelming force in my hand, but they do have some of the units that Empire is going to be using later on that are very effective against me. Mainly mounted ranged cavalry, so very fast moving skirmishers, as well as artillery. And with this army, I don't really have fodder, per se. I mean, I have the skeletons, but I don't really want to lose all of them. So on this one, we start with only 9 magic, which is 9 out of 25 possible. So we're going to gamble and see if maybe we can get a little higher. And we didn't. Okay, well, I guess we're done there. So, I'm going to put my hero on group 1. Group 2 now is going to be skeletons instead of zombies. Group 3 is going to be my damage dealing crypt ghouls, and they are just going to tear things apart that aren't heavily armored. My necromancer is going to be group 9, and he's basically just going to keep casting healing spells on my people that start taking damage. Group 4 is going to be my spearmen, so they can be against large units and cavalry. My own cavalry are going to be group 0, and the Vargeist are going to be group 7. Or 8, we'll make them group 8. So we do have Vanguard deployment here, and... Is there a gap here? There is, but I don't know if it's going to let me use it. What if it was patched or something to where you can't get behind the enemies anymore that directly? But we can still do things like attack them from right on the edge. Although there's no guarantee that they're technically over here, is there? No, I guess there isn't. But and it's full of trees. Good gosh. Okay. So I'm going to start right here with my main hero. Make a line of skeletons. Make a line of ghouls behind them. Put the spearmen in a cluster of trees. Put my flyers off here in these trees. Put my cavalry in these trees. And necromancer in those trees. Alright, so there's the enemy. Attack with the hero, attack with the skeleton. Bringing the crypt ghouls over here, at least to be within range. There you can see the artillery. Bringing the crypt ghouls in. And now we're going with the flyers, and we're going to attack their mortar once our units get close. And then we're going to have our cavalry attack their cavalry. Alright, here we go. We're going in towards their stuff now. So here come the flyers straight over the top of their forces. And Their mortars are gone now. Almost instantly half health. Alright, so the Outriders are now running away and shooting at us, so I'm going to turn and charge into their tiny troops instead, their infantry. And this is just going to be devastating. Now my flyers are going to break away and chase their skirmishers. Now the skirmishers have two options. They can either engage them or they can continue to run. And if they run, well, they're not helping their allies very much anymore. So now we're just chasing them down. And look at that, they still catch up. Which is causing them to run away in fear. Once these things get faster movement speed, it's going to be kind of ridiculous. So we can go ahead and end the battle, because I mean right now we're basically just chasing them down. So we outnumber the number of enemies so greatly, it was kind of over the top. You can see how their cavalry just simply ran away from ours and just continued to shoot them. Luckily the flying infantry can ignore all the movement penalties, so they can slowly catch up over time usually. And we're going to retake this, because I'm going to go capture the city next. Alright, so both of our heroes leveled up. Alright, so now we've got some actual points, and since we upgraded our aura last time, we're going to upgrade our actual power this time. And we're going to increase his melee defense so it's harder to hit him. For our necromancer, on the other hand, we are going to get the Invocation of Nehek improvement, which will allow him to use it 50% faster, plus his bonus, plus, yeah, the bonus is actually on the other hero, huh? So yeah, that will allow him to heal that much more often. Okay, so now we're going to use our second army here, because we took that force. We can't really move, but I think we can attack. Yeah, we can even fill up our army before we go. I think we can start moving in that direction. Maybe halfway. Alright, and then we'll be ready to engage next turn, I believe. So I'm going to slave this spot at Waldenhof for the Ancient Armory. So Ostermark needs to be repaired, but it's back at 0 again, so if I untax it, repair, it's almost at a growth point as well. Okay, so instead of repairing it, what if I build... Oh, I don't need to build anything, huh? I just need to upgrade it. Okay, so I'm going to repair it, and then upgrade it, and then buy something that gives me Vampiric Corruption, which will probably get destroyed, to be honest, but we'll see. Alright. It's a good chance he's going to come out of Beshefen and attack me. But, okay, maybe not. So I failed the mission. That's alright. So now a new mission. Raise or sack a settlement belonging to any of the following enemies of Schwarzhofen. Tempelhof, and I'll get bonus relation with Schwarzhofen. So they want me to attack the other vampires. Oh man. That almost makes me wonder if I should just turn on both of them. I could just annihilate Schwarzhofen and take that, because I know he's not gonna... That's what I'm gonna do after I take Beschefen.
The world will drown in blood.
So if I go to a full march, I can make it all the way to here.
Darkness.
And that's close enough, I believe,
Before me.
to reinforce his army. There we go.
Unstoppable. You dare. The spirits agree.
I think so. Let's try.
Kill them! Raise them!
Nope. We're gonna wait till next turn, I guess. So we're gonna build a ram, which costs 1 turn, and we're gonna continue the siege.
Obliterate!
And our other hero, who's right behind him, will be able to reinforce next turn. Once we take this, we're gonna keep our second hero here and use him as defense. Well, actually, now I think if my goal is to take the vampire lands, then I'm gonna need to be able to protect this up here, because I'm at war with pretty much all these people. I guess these are neutral. Okay, we'll have to see then. I might have to get another hero, but I don't have any income. So I'm gonna end my turn. Ooh, skill point.
Wolves gather.
So, so he doesn't really have any great spells. So, Aura of Supremacy, I guess, for when he's defensive. Alright, now I'm gonna end my turn. Alright, so they're attacking and they're gonna cause me to retreat. You know what, that's really far away from my main place, and I already had to break away, and I feel like I'm gonna be really pushing my luck. Or am I? I'm gonna fall back. I think that I can do better. I'm gonna fall back to Essen. And with him, I'm going to fall back into friendly territory at least.
Follow me.
And I'm gonna end my turn. They're gonna regenerate some of the lost units that they had, and I'm gonna start making my way and I'm taking out Schwarzhofen because I have a non-aggression pact.
Thou hast trespassed. Thy words at best hold prominence, or death will visit thee.
They offer a peace treaty with the people that I was just engaged with. Yes, for now. Perfect. It's like they played straight into my hand. They saw me break away, they saw a chance for peace, and they took it. So I've got a new hero, a vampire. She's gonna be good for my reinforcement army.
They will serve.
Except it's full.
Soon
It was.
all-powerful.
Alright, I'm gonna have him go all the way down here. I'm taking Schwarzhofen first. Same thing with my guy, Schwarzhofen.
I am blood.
Darkness comes.
She's gonna join the army with the Master Necromancer.
Your dominion is over.
Everything dies.
Actually, no, I take it back. She's gonna stay here and be freaking defensive. Because I know with a fact that there's gonna be enemies, heroes that come here.
Blood kiss.
So she's gonna be deployed in my own area, and she's gonna be trying to kill people. And she's also right now increasing the growth in the local province by 20. That's wow. Alright. So the heroes are pretty awesome, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn again. Seems like I'm just wasting my turns, but I have 136 negative on my income. So I'm gonna have to start taxing that town up top. So it's gonna revolt. But again, I don't really care. A mission aborted, huh? That's okay. Alright, so that's enough to put me in the positive a little bit at least. So now I've got my secondary hero here, and I'm gonna go right over here next to Schwarzhofen.
Then go. March.
And he's got a full army in there.
Strike out.
And it's rank 3. Wow. Oh, but it's not a castle. Castle Tempelhof is a castle. But Schwarzhofen is not a castle. I'm taking him out. And don't worry about having my income be devastated, because I'm going to lose a huge amount of this first army from Volker van Karstein in this battle, which it doesn't really bother me at all. That's what it's for. Alright, so we're going to end this turn. Took us a lot of time to travel back down here, so it'll be worth it though. We're going to just kind of do a circular motion. We're going to take Schwarzhofen. And what? Mission issued. I have 9 turns to be at war with Talabecland. And if I do that, I get a bonus. Alright, so Schwarzhofen just attacked somebody and got rocked over here. So, alright, using my normal movement, I'm gonna get over here. Oh, he attacked the moot. That wasn't very smart. And it's neutral. I'm taking over all the vampire lands first. So I'm declaring war on this sucker.
I shall enslave the world. Annihilate them. No mercy.
Oh, I can just auto-decide this. He decided to get destroyed the turn before. Like, I think he saw me coming and thought I would assist him. Instead, I was hell-bent on taking over his entire place. And it worked. So I'm rank 8 now. I got a new item. I had over 3,000 troops, so I'm taking this. Wait, subjugate? You will become the master of this faction by subjugating them. They will obey your rule and supply you with additional income each turn. But do I really want to share? No. Bye.
Massacre them.
So yeah, he doesn't exist as a culture anymore. Alright, so let's see. Spend my skill points I've acquired here. So I have Grave Ward now that gives him missile resistance. But I'm going to just go for melee defense again. On my Vampire, we're going to improve him. Let's see, Curse of Undeath, constant around himself, map wide. Greatly replenishes the health of combatants all the time. Yeah, I think I'm going to get that. My other army, he leveled up. And he's going to get Restless Dead for campaign movement.
The von Karstein.
I want to kill Fort Oberstyre, to be honest.
You dare.
So now I'm going to go into marching stance, and I'm going to run as fast as I can up to Tempelhof.
Move! Lord of the Dead.
And same thing with my other hero.
I am
So
unstoppable.
it seems like a good place for us to stop right before I finish this turn. So I wanted to thank everyone for tuning in and watching another episode, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Thank you. Bye.